Hello and welcome to another ArchiCAD tutorial video. Today we are going to be talking about elevations, more particularly how exactly do you get proper realistic elevations, proper actual elevations for your working drawings. So by default ArchiCAD comes with 4 elevations. You have the north, you have your east elevation, your south elevation, and your west elevations. I don't like using it, so I'm not even going to bother with it. I'm just going to move it out of the way. Just my personal preference. I like to do my own thing. I like to draw my own elevation line. As you've seen here, you can do that by coming to the you can go to your viewpoints, and then you can just come to your elevation tool, and then you can just draw something just in front, and then just have it placed there instant. All right, so I already have one elevation drawn out. That's the E1. If you draw a default elevation, you can go ahead, click on that elevation line, right click, and just open with what's it called, you can just open with current view settings, which is what we have here. Now this is your default elevations as felt when you draw, like when you draw out the fresh elevation line. This is what you have, this is what you basically have. I don't like this, so I want to tweak this a little bit and make it something, I just want to make it better. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to elevation settings. There are 2 basic things you need to know about elevations: the cut elements and the uncut elements. Now the cut elements basically refers to a material that your elevation is basically cutting through. And for this particular model, the only cut element we have is this. Let me cancel this. The only cut element we have is this bottom slab here. That's the general environment slab that the building is sitting upon. So I don't want that to show on my elevation. So I'm just going to right click, go to elevation settings. The first thing I want to do is just to check this so the cut element goes away, because I don't need it. Now the thing that you need to focus more on is the uncut element. That's basically what's most important. I like to just tweak this a little bit. The first thing I want to do is just to check the uniform pen surfaces, just to have that black exterior contour lines all through. And then I'm going to click on this, and I'm just going to make this proper black. I'm going to click on this surface fill for the foreground. Basically what this means is that if you have things like brick material, or if you have the roofing sheet tile material, it's going to announce it better. Like it's going to pop out a little bit. You'd see what that means in a second. First I'm going to leave it unchecked. Now I'm going to come to the uncut fill tool. On this uncut fill rather, I'm going to click on this drop down, and I'm just going to select this first one. The meaning of this first one, that's the uniform pen color fill non-shaded. Basically what that means is just basic black and white. There are no colors. It's just a uniform pen, a uniform black pen, basically the black and white. That's what it means. That's what I personally like to use. So I'm just going to click on this. Now I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and I'm just going to activate my shadows. Just click on it just there. Basically that's what it means, right? Now I'm going to click OK. Now this is voila, this kind of what I like. I think this feels a bit more professional. Now I was talking about the uncut tool, the foreground tool at the elevation setting. So if I go back to my elevation settings and I right click here and I go to elevation settings, and then I check this box, this surface cover for the foreground fill. If I click this and then I click OK, you notice the brick material on the building pops out a little bit. I personally like that. I usually want to have that, especially when I have like the normal gable roof, and then you want the elevation to show. You want the materials, the fill materials, basically to just pop out a little bit. That's something that makes your elevations a little bit more realistic. Right, now that's just about that. If you want to have your other elevation tab, what you just want to do is just to come to this tool here, pick up parameters or alternate C. You just click on this, you just draw the elevation line to your left. You can draw one behind, you can draw another one on this other side. Basically that's just duplicating the settings of this current elevation tab all across your buildings. You can right click on that one, you can just go to open elevations in new tab. Basically the same thing, right? The same black and white kind of really nice feel to it. Now if you want to tweak this a little bit, let's say you're not a fan of the black and white like I am, you're just going to right click on this, you go to the elevation settings. What you want to do to give it a little bit of color. Now by color I mean the default color of your scene. Basically you want to go to this, still on the uncut fill, You want to click on this and you just want to make it either a surface color fill, that's not a uniform fill now this original surface that you initially used. You can click on it and see what it looks like. This feels nice, right? You could go ahead and use this. Now it's always necessary for you to also check the other one to see what works best for you, and go ahead and see what the texture feels like. If you're a fan of that, you can just decide to go with this. I don't particularly like this. I like to keep my elevations a little bit basic, so that's why I typically go with this particular one, which is my personal favorite. So that's just about what you do when you want to create like elevations on your scene. You understand what I'm saying? So if you want to proceed a little bit more, now this is just for my own personal workflow. I usually just like to create a new independent worksheet from the right hand tab there. You can see new independent worksheet. I usually just create one worksheet there. I go to my elevations and I typically just copy that, select it and Control C, just place it on my worksheet. Now this is just what I do personally. I like to create all of the elevations and paste it on a worksheet, and then I export from my worksheet into my layout sheet, and then I publish it from there. So that's what you do when you talk about creating elevations in ArchiCAD to make it a little bit more realistic, other than the base elevation that comes by default with the ArchiCAD software. So thank you very much for staying with me on this video. Until next time everyone, try and stay safe. I'll see you in the next video.